Soalnya double. Wait. Bentar ya. Halo, halo.
This moment will be frozen in time. Dodge this.
You're toast! I'm out of here!
Kapan saya pulang ke akunku ya? Berarti ini apa? Aku masih kebagian ya? Oh iya, aku masih kebagian 30 menit dari biasanya aku streaming. But it's okay. Karena aku Genshin mungkin agak bakal sedikit lebih lama dari biasanya. Never know. Halo Aditya. Maaf ya, buat hari ini aku nggak mau Mobile Legends dulu guys, mentalku masih kena. Mentalku masih belum sehat kebetulan. Halo. Nah. Sumpah, kalah sekali tuh mentalku hancur lebur. Berapa GB tuh? Berapa ya di HP ya? 17-an deh kalau nggak salah. Atau udah 20-an. Terakhir kali ku cek tuh udah 17 atau 19 GB ini. Aku emang udah lama punya Genshin di HP. Cuma kan aku nggak pernah kepikiran tuh buat streaming di HP tuh. Jadi ya. Terus harian solo.
Judgment!
Sekarang aku kalah ya, Kak. Bentar ya. Bentar ya. Aku mau teriak-teriak gak enak. Aku nyanyi bisa sama Jandroid sama gak? Sama.
Judgment! Punishment!
Jangan bang, aku ada sebenarnya akun kecil. Tapi nanti setelah aku udah endgame gitu AR55 nanti aku bakal nge-build akun kecil ya. Genshin sampai tua. Bentar guys, kita coba sesuaiin suaranya dulu karena ini pertama kalinya aku streaming Genshin di HP kan. Dan jujur aku anaknya nggak terlalu sering streaming di HP, main Genshin di HP karena of course lebih enak di PC daripada di HP. Di HP tuh nggak enak guys, nggak enak di sini, nggak enak. Bentar. Bukan nggak enak sih, mungkin karena aku nggak kebiasa ya. Jadi, oh my god. Ya iyalah gede.
Paimon coming in. Paimon coming in. Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
Ya nggak heran kenapa gede tadi area. Aku bakal coba karakter Razer dulu ya sekali lagi. Lumayan Wolfhawk. Walaupun aku udah nggak butuh Wolfhawk lagi sih. Dan ya Wolfhawk cuma buat Razer, jadi ini nggak terlalu ada gunanya lagi buat aku. But it's okay. Everything for my Razer. Tuh. Kok damage ini orang gede ya di sini ya? Apaan ini? Mari kita cek karakter ini. Walah, Gladi. Channel loh. Dan pakai ini loh. Oh, bentar, talent. Lupa lihat talent. Oh ya, talentnya rata 8. Wajar aku kalah.
Nice and spicy.
Guys, kalau suaranya segini cukup kah? By the way, aku belum nanya lagi. Cukup lah ya, harusnya enggak. APK Vera RAM berapa? RAM 8 guys.
Out of the frying pan.
HP ku emang lumayan gede, jauh lebih kuat daripada laptopku. Sebenarnya nggak gede-gede banget sih, karena kita tahu lah ya, HP-HP zaman sekarang kan udah bagus-bagus banget untuk kisaran 2 sampai 3 4 juta. Nggak perlu sampai ratusan belasan juta, nggak perlu lah ya. Yang soalnya yang kisaran 2 jutaan aja masih ada yang bagus. Tapi of course ada minus-minusnya, kayak misalnya aku nih ini nggak terlalu kuat nih buat foto. Tapi kalau misalnya buat ngegame ini yang ngangkat banget. Bukan HP buat foto lah intinya. Oke, coba karakter udah selesai semua. Kita bakal nguli buat Ayangka guys. Karena apa? Ya betul. Selisih 5, kamu RAM 3 berarti. Ada ya HP RAM 3 ya? Enggak, aku bukan menghina ya. Aku kurang tahu soalnya RAM 3. 3 berapa berarti? 332. Aku taunya biasanya RAM 2, RAM 4 gitu. Kalau RAM 3 tuh agak jarang ku denger gitu. By the way, Arya mau ikut daily nggak? Mau numpang daily nggak? Kayaknya aku sama Arya tuh satu daily guys, karena males. Ntar aku lihat dulu. Nah. Aku harusnya TP dulu loh, aku masih di Inazuma. RAM 3 lumayan ngangkat Mobile Legends. Yap, betul. Karena Mobile Legends tuh termasuk game ringan guys. Yang aku dulu RAM 2 aja ngangkat. Aku pernah punya HP 216. Jadi HP ku sebelumnya itu 216. Aku 2 kali punya HP 216. Terus baru ganti jadi ini sekarang 8128. Yang baru ini aku 8128. Ini HP belum lama-lama banget lah dari aku, kayak paling baru setahun. Dan memang 816 pun aku 816 lagi 216 RAM 2 internal 16 itu udah cukup banget buat main Mobile Legends. Tapi ya gitu, kamu harus ngorbanin banyak aplikasi, sedangkan aku tipe orang yang banyak aplikasinya. Jadi ya nggak terlalu cocok buat aku sih.
Kamisato off. Suiyu.
Ya berapa juta kak? 2,7 kayak 2,7 atau 2,8 gitu aku beli HP ini. Emang minusnya lumayan sih, kayak minus dari foto kalau di tempat gelap tuh jelek banget, brightnessnya kurang gitu kan. Kalau aduh bentar guys, bentar ya, maaf ya.
I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
Oke, halo guys, kayak aku sambil makan. Maklum ya. Enggak, aku kaget. Sorry guys. Guys, kita bakal tetap sambil main kok makannya. Tenang, aku nggak bakal bersuara. Jadi ya, aku sekarang lagi di dekat mama. Kayaknya juga aku nggak bakal live selama itu sih guys. Nggak tahu sih. Tergantung seberapa lama HP ku tahan lah buat streaming. Kalau misalnya orang nggak puasa, nggak usah bercanda ya Kak Deska ya. Aku kan emang nggak puasa. Gigit nih Kak Deska. Lagian aku udah pernah bilang kok sama ini, pada sering nanya soalnya puasa atau enggak, ya memang aku nggak puasa. Mau gimana dong? Namanya orang nggak puasa. Bareng aku epic Kak Deska. Besok nggak sih? Tapi besok aku sebenarnya pengen Mobile Legends. Pengen Mobile Legends. Pengen Minecraft sih. Nggak tahu deh, nanti aku lihat dulu kapan. Carry ya. Aku epic 5, bintang 0 baru turun. Salah, kena mental, nggak mau main lagi. Masih legend kok. Ih bohong nih, padahal kan kamu mitik kak. Sumpah aku nge-lag. Aku nge-lag, efeknya banyak banget. Tuh. Kon epic juga ada kok. Ih, bohong nih mythical glory nih. Bohong nih. Kamu pasti mythical glory. Ya kan? Topnya turun. Oh iya, tadi langsung nge-lag gara-gara ini ya. Oh, belumnya on juga. Matiin aja deh. Biar nggak terlalu nge-lag ya guys ya. Bukan dan internet kacau di bawah sini. Halo? Apakah internetku sehat?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
Oke, udah normal udah. Jadi, rencananya aku mau story ya hari ini. Jadi kita nggak bakal call sama Arya dulu buat hari ini. Soalnya story Jaya udah lama banget numpuk di tempatku kan sayang ya. Aku juga belum pernah story Jaya, jadi aku penasaran story Jaya itu gimana. Ya nggak sih? Nah ini. Siap-siap jadi babu. Dari awal juga kita hidup untuk mengenal Yaya Miko untuk menjadi babu kok. Harus kuat mental emang. Dari awal juga kita bermain Genshin tuh harusnya dikasih peringatan ya. Harus siap menjadi babu. Ya nggak sih?
Let's take shelter for the time being. Don't worry, one of my people will be here with umbrellas momentarily.
Nah, aku tuh udah sering banget kena kasih di sini. Di sini nih, bentar ya. Tapi sebelum itu, kita mending ngambil Sakura dulu. Nah, jadi di sini nih kasihnya tuh. Aku tuh sebenarnya udah sering banget kena. Cuma
We haven't been to the Yai Publishing House in a while.
Ya
Paima
gitu lah.
wonders if they have any new books in. The one we read with A that time was
sekarang
pretty
gak usah pakai
cool.
voice changer. Boro-boro pakai voice changer ya Kak Diska ya ini. Sambil mengunyah. Halo Davina. Istirahat dulu kalau baru pulang sekolah mah. Jangan lupa ganti baju, cuci kaki.
Come on, this is a no-brainer, man. There's only one thing worth wishing for, and that is a ton of Mora.
But the exam's next week. If I fail again, I'm seriously done for. I'm better off wishing that my exam goes smoothly.
Tavera manusia tuh, hari ini bisa. Coba ngomongin sama Iqbal sama Raffi deh mau ikut atau enggak. Jadi siang ini kita streaming Tuan Fafet. Kalian yang bisa kapan? Aku mah bisa kapan aja, aku pengangguran.
It's just an exam. Trust me, there's no problem you can't solve by throwing Mora at it. If it doesn't work, then just keep throwing till it does.
What are they arguing about? It's quite a spirited debate.
Ya udah mungkin siang sekitar jam 2. Tanya Raffi deh, nanti dia bukber lagi. Coba tanyain dong, kan udah bisa saling WA kok. Karena gue nggak punya waktu spesifik, kalian yang punya.
Huh? Really? You guys don't. You need but stand on this land at midnight, lower your head and recite a special incantation, then your wish will come
Karena
true.
pasca aku Kristen, Kak. Oh, iya ya, sekolah aku juga sekolah Katolik kok, tapi karena aku emang udah nggak sekolah lagi ya gitu.
Looks like you guys really aren't in the loop. This, my friends, is the next big thing. A highly effective wish guaranteed to make your wishes come true.
A wish ritual? That actually works? Right? Even Paimon knows that's just not how the world works.
I didn't believe it at first either, but that changed when it worked for someone I know. It's this guy called Nguli. He's practically always been unemployed, wastes his days away, and he owes a lot of money. Like a lot, but get this. I don't see him for a few days, and suddenly I find him dressed to the nines and feasting at a high-class restaurant. I heard it directly from him. He used this wishing ritual, and the next day he woke up to find his whole bed filled high with Mora.
Ya, ini mah bohong banget anjir. Ini anak kecil pun gak akan percaya yang kayak gini, please banget nih.
His whole bed was filled with... Wow!
Of course, I'm sure the part about waking up lying on a bed of Mora is a bit of an exaggeration. Whether you believe it or not, it's not exactly a difficult ritual. It can't hurt to give it a try, right?
Terkadang emang NPC ini aneh atau gimana sih? Maksudnya ya logis.
If you're still feeling skeptical, just ask around. There are a lot of very compelling stories going around these days.
Really? Well, come on! Let's go ask around right now! Well, if it really is true, then just think of all the Mora Paimon could... Oh, and you'd finally be reunited with your twin too!
Ya, ini udah jelas bohong. Yang anehnya malah dipercaya sama orang-orang ini. Ini story apa sih? Ini story dukun atau story Yayamiko?
Please speak to President Summer.
On closer inspection, Genshin, it seems like there really are a lot of people talking about this kind of stuff. Hey, see those two? Paimon remembers them from the AI publishing.
Grasp the thought in mind. Clear like the light of the moon.
Halo,
As close
Purpur.
as kin with you. No, thou. Wait, thee? Hear my summons, right?
No, it's not hear my summons, it's heed my summons. Heed! You're never going to get it down at this rate.
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa!
Hitam atau abu-abu?
Jeez, you scared me.
Hitam.
Okay. Okay. Where did I leave off with the incantation again?
Incantation? Are you guys trying out this new wishing ritual stuff too?
Junkichi is trying it out, to be specific. He's hit a bit of a creativity block recently, so, I mean, I obviously don't. But Junkichi never listens to an outside opinion, so all I can do is go along with it.
Mr. Shigeru, can you please be a little more accommodating? This is extremely important to me. People have had all kinds of wishes come true. Become more attractive, get rich quick, ace their studies. I'm just a poor, struggling writer looking to get over a creative hurdle. Is that so much to ask? Anyway, I just know this is going to work. I have a gut feeling about it.
Didn't you say the same thing when you went to make your wish at the Grand Narukami Shrine? Oh, I just know this is gonna work. I have a gut feeling about it.
The omamori from the shrine take too long to have any effect on
Apa
your
ini?
luck.
Ajaran sesat.
All right, enough of that. Help me get this incantation down. My new book depends on it.
Look, to be completely honest, I think you need to sit down and have a good think about what kind. Look at you now, trying dubious methods from any old light.
Wait. What?
Yep, it's from the one called A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits. No, it's most likely a self-published title. As a fellow writer, I'll refrain from passing comment on how well the story is written.
Look, Junkichi, yes, everyone's saying it's real, it works, but that's only half the story.
What's so surprising about that? They're probably just giddy with joy at having
Kesurupan
their
apa?
wish come true.
Menyembah setan.
This is
Ini
starting
tidak
to
benar
sound
ini.
a
Astaga,
little
apa ini yang mau
suspicious.
diselidikin lagi sama
Why
orang
don't
ini?
we go to the Grand Narukami Shrine and ask ya? She's the expert when it comes to both light novels and the supernatural.
Kakak live di HP. Iya, benar live di HP. Aliran sesat. Iya loh. Aneh banget. Maksudnya ceritanya apaan sih? Mana sih? Mana tadi? Kayaknya kita udah pernah. Ya, kita nggak bisa baca. Oke, kita bakal ke Narukami. Kita mainnya santai aja ya, soalnya aku mau menikmati ceritanya. Jadi ya gitu. Kok notifnya keluar ya, Bang? Nggak tahu guys, kenapa notif WA-nya keluar. Biarin aja guys.
Apa itu? Mau makan dan doang, enak.
Miko! Great, you're here!
Halo? Kok agak patah-patah gitu ya? Kalian
Well,
ngerasa nggak
hello
sih?
there, young ones. What brings you to the shrine?
It just so happens that I have a wonderful novel here. I highly recommend it. Oh? Well, what did you want to ask?
Well, we were just... actually, you look kind of busy. Is this a bad time?
No, not at all. It's nothing major.
Lady Guji, what do you mean, nothing major?
It really is nothing major. I stand by that. Oh, but since you're so curious, let's have him relate the story one more.
You two seem to have a good relationship with Guji-ai. Here's what happened. My name is Kato Yohei, and my brother is Kato Shingo. All he's ever wanted is to become a swordman. Domon turned him away. Took one look at him and said he didn't have what it takes to train in the art of the sword. But my brother wasn't about to resign himself to defeat. He trained every day as hard as he could, and finally proved himself. But since his victory, he's been acting extremely strange. It's like he's become a completely different person.
You know, there really aren't as many evil spirits lurking around as you seem to think. Your brother, if it were me, I'd just leave him be for a couple of days.
No, Lady Guji. If you saw him for yourself...
Oh, all right, all right.
About...
5...
Yes, Lady Guji. That's a long time for him to be acting up. Our greatest wish is to one day found our own school, just like Domon.
Wait a minute, now I'm a little confused. Are you here to save your brother, or are you here to make your dreams of founding a martial arts
Intinya,
school come
mereka
true?
yang bisa terwujud keinginannya tuh kenapa anjir bener-bener dimasukin setan gitu biar...
Well, they're kinda too...
Whatever. Let me ask you this.
What?
Oh dear.
Lady Guji, please stop...
Miko, he seems really desperate. This thing with his brother sounds real...
Okay, fine.
Yay, Miko!
Kato, whatever your name was, these two guests are trusted acquaintances of mine, and in fact, they are experts in resolving all manner of strange and supernatural...
Yeah! Wait a sec!
Is that hesitation that I detect in your voice? So let me get this straight. You come begging to me for help, I actually recommend someone for the job, then suddenly you start doubting me?
Not at all, never. Whatever Lady Guji says, I trust wholeheartedly. Thank you two for your willingness to help. Please follow me.
Jadi intinya kita jadi dukun dulu baru nanyain soal buku itu. Wah, ngaco nih.
Now hold on a hot second, Miko. We may be a lot of things, but we ain't exorcists.
Don't worry. If he wants an exorcism, just grab a handful of salt and mutter some mumbo-jumbo while you're sprinkling it around. It's a common trope in light novels, right? You just have to have a bit of bravado. As soon as the protagonist gains self-confidence, everything else just magically falls into place. Well, you were the ones who seemed concerned about his situation. Don't you think it would be a little... Besides, we both know you wouldn't be here at the Grand Narukami Shrine unless you had a request for me too. This is an opportunity to demonstrate that you have good faith.
This feels all wrong.
All right, let's go. Don't worry now, I'll be coming along too.
Aduh, apa? Kita kesurupan di sini.
Yohei and go visit his brother.
Apa gimana?
What is going on here? Granted, you can never be quite sure what's going on in Miko's mind, but she seems even more disinterested than usual.
Atau jangan-jangan penulis cerita ini Miko lagi. Wah, kok tabok nih orang ini. Orang ini agak aneh loh. Kok bisa ada orang ini?
Well, a life's at stake here, so it looks like we'll have to deal with that first before we'll get the chance to ask her about the incantation stuff.
Rise.
Mana sih ini tah? Ini.
Leave the future for future generations.
Oh, bukan. Mana loh? Apa nih?
How strange. My brother's been meditating here pretty much constantly over the past few days, but now he's...
Meditating?
Yeah, it's something that he suddenly started doing after defeating... But that's not important right now. Where the heck could he have...
This does pose a bit of a problem. If we can't find your brother, Kato, whatever your name was, given the circumstances, why don't you start by going...
Okay. Okay, got it. I'm on it.
Okay.
Nico, what about us? Should...
No need. While what's-his-face is...
Ini pasti sebenarnya apa ya? Nggak seaneh itu loh ceritanya. Atau mungkin emang seharusnya nggak ada yang salah gitu-gitulah.
About the cut.
Oh, are you debt collectors? Yohei said to tell you not to worry. He'll be able to pay you back as...
Huh? Debt collectors? But, it sounds like Yohei and Shingo have gotten themselves into a bit of a pickle.
Well, yes. I don't think there's any disputing that. Those two don't have an ounce of dedication between...
Huh? But Yohei said his brother has always wanted to...
That's true, yes. Shingo begged Domon to take him on, and eventually... he finally relented. But even after convincing a renowned sensei to give... In the end, Domon had had enough and kicked him out. But Shingo was resentful about it. He blamed Domon for not...
Wait, what? That's not what we heard.
Oh, how interesting. We heard a slightly different version. My brother...
Yohei said that? That Shingo trained hard. That's ridiculous. He just lay there cussing to high heaven all day, every day. Yohei did tell me about Shingo winning the fight, but I took it with a grain of salt.
Apa-apa nih halusinasi? Halusinasi ya? Ini halusinasi sih guys. Nggak tahu sih, aku ngarang, aku bener-bener belum tahu ceritanya. Tapi kayak halusinasi deh. Atau pola pikir mereka yang agak halu gitu kan.
Oh, you...
Yeah, we heard that Shingo
Yes, it's true. Wait.
We're not here to sign up, but...
Oh, you've come to the right person. Actually, I thought it was a joke when I first heard that Shingo was going to challenge a disciple of the Meikyo Shisui art. The way he handled his blade, it was like flowing water. Mesmerizing to watch.
Is Shingo really that...
Yep, he seemed pretty euphoric after winning the duel, too. He was celebrating very...
Any other details to share? We've heard that Shingo has been behaving...
I'd definitely say that he has more energy than he... But just yesterday, for example, I saw him cutting down trees for the village head. In the space of one afternoon, he did what most people couldn't finish in...
Hah?
Quite
Things got
Apa nih,
weird
beneran
after that.
dimasukin setan sih
The
nih
village
kayaknya.
head brought
Iya
out some
kesurupan
tofu
sih ini
from-
fix banget.
He just flipped out. He shouted, "What is that stuff? Keep that away from me!" And then ran off.
Lady Guji, esteemed exorcists. I found my brother. He's at the waterfall, and I've got the...
Oh, as much as I'd prefer to stay and hear some more delicious details, I suppose we'd better...
Apa ini kesurupan ini apa? Kan tahu kan kalau pemain Genshin pasti tahu roh-roh yang warna merah sama warna ini. Kok banyak samurai sih di sini, tapi ya nggak apa-apa.
It's my lucky day. How's this? Finally, no.
Demi apa dropnya sebiji doang, emang nyebelin banget dah ini samurai. Kenapa aku jarang mau nyerang samurai? Nah iya, samurai kan pasti kerasukan. Pasti dia kerasukan samurai, itu fix banget tuh. Kenapa aku mikir dia kerasukan samurai? Karena dia ke air terjun, dan seingatku tuh di air terjun tuh memang sering ada samurainya. Mungkin mereka kayak meditasi-meditasian gitu loh. Jadi aku langsung kepikiran kayak, sepertinya saya mengerti gitu loh. Jatuh. Oh no, aku jatuh. Udah manjat. Kok nggak bisa? Ya, jalannya agak santai ya. Soalnya aku nggak biasa main di HP, jadi ya. Di sini kan harusnya.
Look over there. That's him at the waterfall.
Kenapa nggak naruh kami terus turun? Aku takut salah.
This is Yohei's brother. What? Hey, listen.
Woo! How's that? Can you feel the feeling of manliness? Found your own school. Ha! So shallow. How can a manly man aspire to something? Please, spare me. Spare me. I can't feel the... I can't take any more. I'm gonna die. Yohei! Save me!
Did you hear that? All the nonsense aside, he's...
Huh? Who?
He stood up.
No, don't... Help!
What do we do? Miko, think of something!
Oh, poor thing. Yohei, your brother's life is hanging in the balance, and he's using his final... The way it looks to me is that Shingo feels terribly...
I don't know what to tell you.
You don't know. But, Yohei, I suggest you think... Your brother is your closest relative. And yet, 5 whole days pass before it occurs to you to come and seek help from me. You really expect me not to notice the gate?
But,
As you wish. It's fine. But after Shingo dies, you'll be next.
Buset.
It's futile trying to escape. Anywhere in the world you run to, it will be right...
Tuh kan bener kayak manggil setan.
I'll tell you everything. Yes, that's it. The one that's all the rage right now. You just have to recite just like the book described. We drew the magic symbol, stepped inside it barefoot at midnight, said the incantation, and lo and behold, spheres of light appeared all around. After my brother wished to become a swordmaster, it really worked. Out of nowhere, he suddenly had these amazing sword skills. Because if that happens, it'd ruin our plans to start a martial arts school, and we'd be back to being poor.
So then, why'd you go to the crypt?
Well, because with the way he's acting now, I was worried that rumors might... So I was thinking that maybe Lady Goot...
My, look at you with your... Stop deluding yourself. These newfound sword skills are not hid.
You're right. We were...
All right, then. Your turn now, my little friend. Toss the salt, and then draw your sword.
Lah. Kok dia jatuh?
What is that?
Oh.
It's the...
See that? That's what you summoned. And look, now that Shingo's no use, it's coming straight for you.
Save me! Save me!
Beneran manggil setan.
We do nothing, but you, little one, just a...
Come on.
He's coming!
Let me try this.
Go.
Kok lembek? Oh iya, razorku 90.
I haven't felt this great in a long, long time.
He disappeared, but he looked pretty content. Huh. Well, Paimon sure is confused.
We can talk about it later. They're about to...
Shingo, are you alright?
Yohei, I had the weirdest dream. I dreamed that I wasn't a useless loser with a sword anymore. I thought we could finally open a dojo of our own now. But then I was terrified, and I wanted to take control of my body back, but
Shingo, we shouldn't have made that wish.
Yes, and had we not come to your rescue, your life would have been over.
Thank you, Lady Guji.
All right, take him to get some rest. He will experience a high fever, but it won't be fatal. At this point, I would normally lecture you on the dire consequences of using occult methods.
Yes, we understand.
Thank you, Lady Guji. We'll be on our...
Miko, would they really have lost their... And if so, why the heck were you so...
They would have been fun. I had to scare them a little, though.
So, what?
You saw it all for yourselves. I'm sure you can figure out what kind of spirit had possessed him, can't you?
Paimon!
Correct. Although it possessed Shingo, it didn't have any ill intentions. As a matter of fact, tossing salt caused it to temporarily leave Shingo's body. Then, you exhausted its strength. Even if we'd done nothing at all, Shingo would have eventually become... Of course, it would have been more stressful for Shingo and Yohei that way. All right, seems like we've wrapped up
Hold on, Miko. You say everything's wrapped up.
Oh, you mean that they got the
Actually, that book's the whole reason we came...
Human beings don't have powers like us yokai. It's quite understandable for them to be interested.
That's not the point. The problem is that the incantation...
Even then, humans only have so much strength.
But who wrote this book? And what do you think, Traveler? You're right. Big events and the like...
Lady Yai,
Kuroda?
I'm here to report on Yai Publishing House's sales for the last month.
Let me see. What? We're
Yes. Overall bestseller readers. One book is topping the charts.
Both of you, back here now.
Dia lebih panik gara-gara buku dia jadi lebih nggak kejual daripada buku yang
Miko? What is it? You have a really
bisa-bisanya.
on your face right now.
Things just got serious. A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is an all-round hit, summarily beating the novels of the Yai Publishing House by every analysis. Just what is that supposed to mean? I worked extremely hard to promote our latest featured work, and now a rival book comes out of nowhere and steals our thunder. If this isn't the very definition of intolerable, I don't know what is. I have to come up with a counter plan.
Pakai HP atau PC? Pakai HP.
Huh? How is this our problem all of a sudden?
Paimon, please. Who wrote this book and why? Don't... Oh, am I to take it that the safety of the people of Inazuma isn't...
Wait, what you said?
Nothing's wrong, okay? Come on. We're going to war. I'm going to head back and make some preparations.
HP apa? HP
Meet
ku
me
Infinix,
outside the
guys.
Yai Publishing House.
Intinya Miko lebih panik kehabisan duit daripada warga Inazuma, oke? Warga Inazuma tidak penting, yang penting Yai Miko punya duit. Oh. Live City sambil nonton live kakak. Thank you ya. Thank you Davina. Nggak apa-apa, santai aja ya. Mau sambil makan nggak apa-apa. Mau sambil tidur. Rata-rata dapat berapa FPS? Aku 60 dapat sih. Tapi ini settingan paling rendah ya. Enggak deh, enggak paling rendah deh. Kedua dari yang paling rendah. Kalau misalnya high mungkin 30 lah. Kalau ini 60 masih dapat.
I'll give you a hint. It's to do with the...
Oh, Paimon knows! Combine the reputation...
Oh, wow. Your first... Wrong.
Yeah!
A first-hand guide to summoning spirits is the hottest light novel right now. In bending over backwards trying to warn everyone about the dangers, all we would...
Okay, yeah, that would be pretty...
Leaving aside the issue of the enormous manpower and resource...
But that means...
Well, I've read a first-hand guide to summonings. The book contains many ancient kaiden, or tales of... I think we're going to have... That's right. How do you get rid of the neck? So what we're going to do? Smash our rivals' sales numbers and... Incidentally, this will also be the best way to...
Wait, Miko. So, you want...
Well, becoming an accomplished novelist... I did say this is what we're... Anyway, there is a writer submission event going on at the moment. Start by... I'll be at Uyu Restaurant. Find me there when you're done.
Setelah jadi dukun, kita disuruh jadi penulis. Bagus. Jadi kita ini emang agak multitasking ya hidupnya tuh, agak ngebabu gitu.
The key to a successful light novel, when to use illustrations, what they should... Good illustrations can make up for bad writing. But on the flip side, there's a saying that light novels are essentially a case of buy art, get work. The illustrations in A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits are incredible, but it's unlike any...
I'll be honest, I read light novels for the cheap thrills. In most traditional stories, the protagonist usually has this long and drawn-out character arc. Usually, by contrast, there's this popular light novel at the moment called A First. The protagonist is a kitsune who has not only mastered the secret art of incantations.
Kak Ferry makin feelings apa?
I've been reading
Note
light
10
novels
Pro.
for a long time now. I'm mainly into big, ambitious fantasy works with an original... These days, though, everyone seems to be imitating each other. The only recent book... Not only is it a good story, but the descriptions...
There's much more to light novels than Paimon realized!
The Yae publishing house has helped. The winner gets a huge amount of publicity. It's been the ticket to fame.
Ke Uyu Restoran. Jadi rekomendasi sih HP-nya, iya. Tapi kalau misalnya mau yang lebih oke dengan harga yang nggak terlalu jauh, menurutku Poco juga bagus kok. Poco X3 kalau nggak salah. Ya, karena ini aku beli tahun lalu. Aku udah beli ini tuh tahun lalu guys, jadi udah lumayan lama. Ya udah turun pasti harganya. Dan HP ini lumayan bagus lah. Minusnya kalau kamu suka foto, mending gak usah HP ini sih. HP lain aja. Bagus, tapi ya... Kalau di tempat gelap, gambarnya tuh jadi kurang bagus gitu loh, jadi gelap juga.
You've already met Junkichi and Shigeru. Shigeru is an experienced
Merek apa?
editor, and
Infinix.
Junkichi is the author he's partnered with. Junkichi's working through a creative lull at the moment, but Satomi is Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. Her specialty is that she can write all kinds. They will be teaming up with us to collectively create the novel that knocks a first...
It definitely makes sense!
Ya betul, yang Pro,
Now
X3
then,
Pro.
tell me what you found out about readers. All very true. An original core concept, a fast pace. More importantly than that, even though it's a work of fiction...
Paimon followed pretty much all of that. But there's still one question. For example, we know...
Take a first-hand guide to summoning spirits, for example. When I read it, all I find is as a traveler, there must be a great many things you know that are complete unknowns to the people.
Oh, right! So maybe... but that would...
Not at all. You don't have to worry so much about how to compete with that. As long as the core content is interesting.
Jangan-jangan cerita soal Liwe, kan di Liwe banyak adeptus.
Let's start with chapter 1 then. What are you thinking? This sounds like a... Let's see here. The protagonist arrives in Mondstadt for the... With the help of some trusty companions, the protagonist successfully defeats the dragon. Human, let us work together to build... Well, that was an unexpected development. What?
Out of them, the story certainly goes in an unorthodox direction.
What the heck?
Good job, little one. You're not only drawing on your own experiences, but it seems thoughts from the experts. Are we?
Yeah, we think it works. I tend to overcomplicate the...
That's
Ya
good.
ampun, kok bisa jadi wanita cantik? Pertama, The Valin itu bukan wanita. Kedua, kalau misalnya kamu ngebayangin itu Fenty, itu juga bukan Fenty. Aneh banget,
Okay, we're done with chapter 1. Let's move on to chapter 2.
Aneh.
Readers will devour your content a lot more quickly than you'd think. Hurry, chapter 2, let's go.
What's wrong with you? You don't look so good.
What a pity. I thought...
Before it came to what? What's...
The bane of our existence. Writer's block. It's your arch nemesis for life. Appearing with... When this happens, the best thing you can do is have a bite to eat and take a proper break. Boss, get me a plate of fried tofu, and get some kushikatsu for these two. Don't worry, this is my treat.
Your treat? Oh.
Of course, everyone that takes part in the
Alright, cool. Then let's press on, shall we? Don't give up now. For this... Ooh! Does this mean your inspirations come back?
Kok judulnya tuh aneh banget toh? Aku tuh lagi mencoba berpikir yang paling normal gitu, tapi kok nggak ada.
Let's see now. The protagonist arrives in Liyue and befriends a young man with the help of the Qixing and the
I give it a 9.8. The story is fun and action-packed with no dark undertones. I, for one, think there's a sizable...
Alright, well, let's just hope Zhongli doesn't mind.
Great. Well, now Satomi can...
Leave it to me, Lady Yae.
Judulnya kok random banget toh? Apa-apaan ini?
Let's write about Inazuma in the 3rd chapter, shall we? I can help with this one. We can use the Vision Hunt Decree or your experience in the Resistance. Any ideas?
Paling atas.
Clearly very closely based on your own personal That's fine. Since it's something... One thing, though. Let's change it to... The mysterious Lady Kitsune teaches the protagonist a...
Whoa. So we...
I suppose so.
Are we done then? Do you really think...
The content is fine. Now we just need to I will contact an artist to make some illustrations. I'm positive they will be at least as good as She runs a regular Q&A column in that... You're free to take a break while the creative team is doing their work. But please go by the Yae Publishing...
Ya intinya... Apa lagi tadi? Cuma yang pertama dong, itu nyeleneh banget. Kok malah jadi... Ada. Bingung saya. Kan kakak beli HP-nya harga berapa? 2 koma deh kayaknya. 2 koma berapa gitu. Pokoknya nggak nyampe 3 lah.
Miss Hina doesn't usually do endorsements. But with Miss Hina getting so popular lately, but Miss Hina's not interested in any of it. She's still maybe that's why her fans like her so much. I'm getting off topic here. May your light novel sell well and set a new...
We'll do our best.
Kumpulkan naskah novel. Kemana tuh? Agak random ya kisahnya ini. Pertama kita jadi dukun, kedua kita jadi penulis. Sibuk kali hidup ini.
Are you sure you'd like to submit this entry? Let me see. The Miraculous Adventures of the Traveler.
What a strange pen name. Definitely your doing.
What do you mean, strange? It took a lot of work by a lot of different people.
We'll get this printed as a matter of priority and conduct trial sales and pilot locations throughout Inazuma.
Uh-oh. Paimon's getting a little nervous.
That's right. Be confident in your work.
Okay, then I'll sign you up. Please come back in 3 days for the
Sumatera
results.
mana? Adalah.
Thank you all for your submission.
Yang jelas bukan Sumatera Utara, bukan Aceh, bukan Lampung tuh aku udah. Pokoknya aku nggak di ujung-ujung lah, aku di tengah-tengah. Di tengah tapi punya pantai. Ya banyak sih, hampir semua di Sumatera punya pantai sih. Selatan dong, enggak. Kebetulan enggak di selatan juga. Di tengah lah, di antara-antara tengah lah. Pokoknya bukan di ujung.
Thank you for Astra.
Ya, nggak terlalu jauh dari sana lah. Ada lah, guys. Salah. Harusnya nggak terlalu banyak yang tahu sih, soalnya kotanya juga kota yang nggak gede-gede banget. Kota tua. Malesnya anjir disuruh nunggu 3 hari. Kita memutar waktu lah ya. Kita time traveler aja, males guys.
I'm hungry. Let's hunt.
You've all find good news, everyone. I just received word that your light novel is flood. This level of success is an amazing accomplishment for a new work. Most new books don't sell 30% of what... I have free copies for each of you here. Please take them. The payment will follow short.
Oh yeah! The whole reason why we made the... We sold a lot of copies.
Shh. Listen to what the people around us are
Riau
talking
enggak juga.
about.
Udah, pokoknya
The
adalah.
conversation has already moved on, hasn't?
Hey guys, have you heard about this latest Kaidan thing doing the rounds? You just need to recite the incantation from... Oh, that? That's a throw. No one's talking about that anymore. The secret spells of Lady Kitsune is the new hit thing. I've already... The secret spells of Lady Kitsune...
You haven't read it yet? Okay, so supposedly, if you recite the spell in there on a moonless night, you'll receive protection of the Kitsune. I heard that the incantations in a first-hand guide to summoning spirits have weird side effects. This one guy wished for a load. They actually had to use one of the secret spells of Lady Kitsune to get rid of the discomfort. That proves that the incantations in this book are more potent than the...
Really? Well, I better go and prepare too.
Well, feeling...
Wow, you're right. But what's this? Hyman doesn't remember that detail.
This is something that will become...
There's a...
Of course.
Benar.
Behind every book that hits the market lies an author, right?
Oh yeah. If we leave him to his own devices, he might just... Also, we still need...
Exactly. That's what we need to take care of next. Fortunately, But when we went to ask him about it, he had no Yes, this is another case of possession. Only after his novel submission failed, he was walking aimlessly in Araumi. In frustration,
But the spirit that wrote the book...
Simple. It wrote a summoning incantation in the book, didn't it? And you, my little friend, are the perfect candidate for this role.
Kita jadi korban
what are you
kerasukan
talking
ya.
about?
Welcome. Ntar guys, aku bakal jadiin target ini. Yap, selamat kerasukan.
Miko, what is this place?
Astaga, tempatnya serem
The
banget lagi.
ideal spot for a little meet and greet with a certain...
Really? But it feels
Nggak pakai PNG.
eerie here.
Streamingnya di HP guys. Nggak bisa di PNG, orang nggak bisa diedit kok. Streamingnya bener-bener layar doang.
What are you so afraid of, honestly? We're finally...
Paimon's heart is pounding. Hey, wait! Paimon.
Ini domain. Oh no, ini domain. Oh no. Kok bisa nggak nge-lag? Ya, bisa. HP ku sanggup berarti. Semoga domainnya nggak serem guys. Ada settingannya juga guys, nggak apa ya, nggak tinggi banget juga settingannya, cuma seadanya aja. Ya ampun, tempatnya kayak 13 Pro. Enggak, Infinix. HP yang nggak nyampe 3 juta loh ini. HP 2 jutaan lebih doang.
What a weird painting. Miko, do
Benar.
you know what it's supposed to show?
Ini kayak Plan of Euthymia deh.
Probably
Oh,
a
enggak,
scene from
Inazuma
ancient
zaman dulu.
Inazuma.
It's a good piece of artwork and all, but it's also kinda eerie. Looks like the artist signed their name. Rakuzai?
Let's go inside and take a look.
Ih, serem banget lo, kenapa sih? Nggak usah datang ke tempat mengerikan. Bentar guys. Aku mau mencerahkan mata. Lebih cerah, lebih baik. Suram-suram malah bikin ngeri.
It's my lucky day. Once more. Be still.
Wheel of life.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
The fairy. It's over. Escape. Like this.
Go. Wow, this place is huge. Hey, is that a mirror? There's a really weird-looking stool as well. Wonder what it's for.
Ah, I see. Huh. This setup is quite handy. Saves me a lot of work. All right, go and take a look around. There should be a mechanism somewhere that makes the whole room move.
Aku salah deh. Semoga aku nggak salah lah ya. Kok bisa ada treasure hoarder sih di sini? Oh, ini dinyalain sama elektro. Terus cara naik lagi gimana? Ini. Oke, bukan. Guys, tempatnya aneh banget. Ajak aku ngomong kok. Ngomong dong, takut. Apa gitu kan? Gak niat nanya apa gitu. Biar gak kerasa serem-serem banget.
Life goes on. Right now, right here.
Minimal ini jelasin, aku masih nggak ngerti mekanismenya. Root. Kamu cosplay hikrat. Oke. Jangan sama Yato jatuhnya lebih mirip Balmon. Kok jadi lebih mirip Balmon sih? Gimana sih? Gak ada apa-apa di sini. Oh. Apa sih guys? Kok aku nyasar gini? Udah, tadi udah dilistrikin kok, tapi masih 0/4.
Be still. Finally, no.
Mana sih? Pakai topeng, kayak hiker, parah banget temennya, marahin lah. Tuh. Ini apa di bawah sini? Ke bawah sini kah? Kok yang ini nggak dianggap sih? Boxing dulu deh.
Right now, emerge. I'm always watching.
Oh. Cepat.
Wheel of life.
Hah? Sakit banget gitu loh.
Right here. Emerge.
Mind the deluge. Cascade.
Ini kan aku udah ngidupin 2 nih. Nah, sisanya mana? Oh, ini. Terus satu lagi? Aku harus kemana nih guys? Bentar, jangan bilang aku salah. Oh no. Aduh. Ini yang keempat nih di mana nih? Gimana cara nurunin? Aduh. Pusing ini mau kemana? Enggak, aku udah kesini tadi. Ini kah? Nah, ini kah?
Life goes on.
Be still.
Ngerepotin banget deh ini, sumpah. Kalau nggak dapet primo nggak mau nih aku ngerjain beginian. Hih, nyebelin.
Whoa, it's that painting we just saw. It's turning this way along with the whole wall. It's getting eerier and scarier. What is this place?
Okay. Next, I will show you a secret kitsune spell. This painting is a swift summoning medium, which means I'll be able to... The murky mirror reflects the view of Inazuma in a bygone age.
Okay.
Spirits stirred by the sight of the past will be easily drawn to it. You're up next, little one. Come on, sit yourself down here.
Kita kesurupan.
Yes. The whole point of a summoning ritual is for a dead person's spirit to possess... You saw what happened to that Oni samurai spirit.
Are we positive that summoning a spirit to possess the
Oh, you really care about the little one quite a lot, don't you? I'm a little jealous. I wish my friends were caring like that. Anyway, are you scared, little friend? Sit on the chair, stare at the painting, and relax your body and mind. Try and be natural. There's really no need to be nervous.
It's like he's sitting inside the painting. Huh? Is Paimon seeing things? Did the painting just move?
Recite the incantation in your heart, little one. Also, you'll need to have some intense thoughts going through your head. A wish, for example. Now, what kind of wish do we think it would take to summon forth the author of A First-Hand Guide?
Probably something to do with writing?
Very good. The wish needs to be heartfelt, though. The book is selling exceptionally well, Traveler, but we're going to need an outline for Chapter 4 as soon as humanly possible. When is the earliest that you can turn it in by?
HP-nya merek apa tuh pakai Infinix? Kita kesurupan.
I never thought the day would come when I'd be summoned using my own... What have we here? Another budding writer? What's come over you all? Why is everyone wishing for help with their...
We got you! So you're the one... What are you trying to do, Why'd you...
Huh? What's this? Oh, I see. No wonder this felt so familiar. I've walked right into your trap, haven't I? You ask me what my game is here? Well, of course. It was to use this incantation as a means for all the souls of the departed yokai to make their...
What? Paimon knew it!
Oh, did you now? Then I sense good. Good! With this power, no one shall be able to stand in my way!
Wake up! Quick!
It is futile. You shall never wake him again.
Hey! Come on with Miko! You're laughing?
Oh, Rakusai, you haven't changed a bit. You caught on so quickly.
Well, you made the face enough times that I couldn't exactly miss the hint. This is what you were going for, yes? Never one to stand on the sidelines of a good spectacle, are you? Always got to dive in and fan the flames? Ah, you mischievous little... Look what you've done to this little flying one here. Oh, poor thing scared witless.
You were having plenty of fun playing the bad guy a moment ago. Now you're trying to blame it all on me?
Ya, kamu kena prank.
Rakusai? Miko, you guys know each other?
Yes, we do. Of course we do.
Allow me to formally introduce the author of A First-Hand Guide to Summoning Spirits, Urakusai. No, wait. To be more accurate, it's Urakusai's memory.
Memory? But isn't he a spirit?
Ah, spirits, memories. They're just different words to describe the same thing. something.
Do you remember that recent incident when the rift you witnessed human memories leaking from the ley lines, didn't you? In life, yokai possess supernatural powers, and even when they are a shadow of their formers, typically yokai memories survive long.
Indeed, indeed. I was wandering around the sacred suck. It piqued my curiosity.
So that's how it happened. But
Oh, little one. Not to toot my own horn here, but when I was alive, I wasn't just... But with this incantation, they can go one last little joyride in the world for a couple...
but...
She's trying to say that all the commotion this causes is likely to be a...
Disturbance? I guess you mean that we might leave them with some broken dreams after we leave, hmm? But you know, I actually think that the most admirable thing about human beings is the way that they... As for those who would rather draw on external power than seek to improve themselves, it's quite right that they learn their lesson. So when you think about it, we're actually doing the humans a big favor. Miko, you agree, don't you?
Yes, that's what I thought too.
All right then. You finally convinced Paimon.
What are you scared of, little one? Don't be deceived by her day-to-day antics. Miko is actually one of the most powerful yokai...
Not only that, Irakusai, but my latest work has beaten that book you wrote, a first-hand guide.
Of course. You were never one to make extra work for yourself where you can help. You were always the one to pick a quarrel with me when we... All right. You win, I lose. Happy now?
I finally get to hear you say it centuries later. Ooh, I must say it feels good.
Astaga.
I remember when you were just a little girl, always hanging off my shoulders. A few hundred years later, and you're all grown up.
Oh, Urakusai, how much time do you have left?
Not much. That goes for all of us, actually. We've all got to go back where we came from in the end. Everyone's quite content in many ways, but they still can't help but ask, are we ever going to have another Hyakyako?
Don't you worry about that, Urakusai. Arrangements are being made. When my bell rings, it means the moonless night is upon us.
Great. Wonderful. Fantastic. Miko, it's been nice catching up, but I'd better conserve my energy if I want to stick it out until...
All right. Goodbye then, Urakusai.
One last thing, Miko. I just want to know, have you been well all these years?
I've been great, of course. Every day is a happy one. Especially these days. Not only do I have my light novels, but I've also met these two delightfully nosy outlets. And even A is finally starting to come to her senses. Quite a miracle.
Oh, well, great. That's fantastic.
Urakusai, you'd be right at home in this era. A great storyteller and artist like yourself would be the Yae Publishing House's ace in the hole. And I would personally be hounding you over your next installment.
He disappeared. Are you awake? How are you feeling?
Are you all there? Here, like last time, repeat after me. Oh, you beat me to it. Looks like your brain is intact. So, your first possession,
Gimana
What was it
rasanya
like?
dirasukin?
Good. Hearing Urakusai admit defeat has put me in the most wonderful mood. In return, it's only... Yes, though they only represent a tiny proportion of the memories in the lake. Since you've come this far, why don't you do one...
You cannot be serious, Miko. After all, you guys teamed up to scare Paimon.
Aw, come on. I'm really only asking...
Paimon's paycheck? Well, there's no way out now. We're in
Ya, demi gaji. Bekerja keras lah. Ingat kita semua miskin dan butuh uang. Tahu nggak bedanya Bennett sama kamu apa tuh? Aduh, gitu kah? Emang aku sih anaknya healer banget. Padahal aku udah hampir 1,5 jam ya, mungkin ntar lagi aku udahin, soalnya ada kemungkinan sore ini ya, siang-siang sore ini aku bakal human fall flat. Tapi nggak tahu bakal jadi atau enggak, tergantung teman-temanku. Kalau misalnya teman-temanku bisa, kita human fall flat. Kalau nggak bisa ya nggak bisa, nggak jadi.
Well, hello there, my little helpers.
As if we had a choice. We just want to... So, Nico, what exactly... Also, to be clear...
It might sound ominous, but to put it simply, back in the day at yokai gatherings, once everyone had had plenty to drink, one by one they'd start sore. But now, the yokai memories that leak from the ley lines are weak. So I will be performing a convocation ritual. When the time comes, they will gather in the sky above the Grand Narukami Shrine. All the preparations for the ritual have actually been made well in advance.
Oh, yeah! Something about reciting the secret spells of...
That's the one. Actually, it's not a witch. When that time comes, let's all pitch in and help. I will start the ritual preparation. First, tell the shrine. During the hyakyako, a whole swarm of yokai memories will be hanging around. After that, I will commence the ritual, and the memories will begin to congregate. This will take some time. The memories are normally dispersed and don't pose a threat. But when they're they may see this as an opportunity to try.
Alright, got it.
Well, if at that...
Okay, let's get go...
Panjang ya ceritanya ya.
Descend the mountain?
Yep, Miko said the ritual...
I see.
We'll be taking care of a couple other things for her. And once we're done with that...
It seems like Lady Guji places great trust in me.
Hari-hari nguli mo, hari-hari
Lady Guji's
ngejar
never
Ayaya.
allowed anyone else to be in her presence when she's conducted rituals like this in the past. Thank you for helping with the ritual, and good luck.
Don't worry, we're much stronger than we look. Nico's about to start the ritual. Come on, let's go deal with the monsters down the mountain.
Tetaplah nguli Sakura Bloom, walaupun tidak punya Ayaka. Tapi punya Ayato, ya haha. Untungnya Razer itu keluarnya ini loh, nggak waktu Yelan, soalnya aku nggak mau banget baca Yelan. Bukan Yelan jelek ya, aku mau menahan diri buat PS2 ya. Semoga PS1-nya bukan Kli sih. Entah kenapa Ayato itu idamannya para cewek. Sebenarnya aku bukan ngeidam-idamin Ayato sih, kebetulan aja aku ngerasa butuh DPS dan pas ini lagi Ayato. Kalau Fenty kan dia nggak DPS, agak susah juga sebenarnya. Orangnya tebel banget dapet. Mamba ini loh tebel banget loh.
Out of my sight.
bosnya Yelan sama Sankyuu sama banget. Teori jangan-jangan Yelan kakaknya Sankyuu.
Belongs to ice and snow.
Kok emaknya sih? Aku mikirnya anak kakaknya loh. Emaknya loh.
These monsters look really riled up. Yep, let's get rid of them. All right, here they come.
Sacred name, fortune preserver, rise.
The depth's back. Cascade.
Life goes on. Wow.
Boom.
Udah dapat Raja Haram siapa? Oh, Sankyuu. Udah kok. Sebelumnya ini harusnya Sankyuu ini posisinya bukan Ayato, cuma sekarang jadi ini. Jadi Ayato karena aku kadang-kadang butuh damage lebih. Karena Razor kadang-kadang nggak bisa afford di beberapa musuh.
There's so many of them. Come on, you can do it.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Kamisato up. Suiyu. Don't hold back. Watch us. Show me what you've got. Show me what you've got. I need to train harder.
All right, that's the last of the monsters.
Woo!
How far along do you think the ritual is? Let's head back to the Grand Narukami Shrine and take a look.
Oke, itu capek, lumayan. Main di HP tuh agak nyapein loh. Dan jujur story-nya Yaya ini panjang banget. Mungkin karena aku kelamaan juga di domain agak nyasar gitu.
So many! They're everywhere!
Gak bikin capek, tapi bikin capek banget.
Yes, the memories of the yokai. They haven't been able to relax and soar through the air like this for a long time. Come with me. You all right, little one? You look a little nervous.
It's just, Hyman's never seen anything like this before. Whoa, they've really blocked out the moon!
It does look a little intimidating, doesn't it? But I know them. They may be loud and brash at times, but they are good and brave souls. Even after losing their lives in a brutal war, they have never given in to grief or despair. Alas, their time is short.
Agak telat sih kan, Opal, aku udah hampir udahan. Ya ampun, ya ampun.
Do they really have to go?
It's a
Suaramu
feast,
mendam,
and all
iya.
feasts come to an end. Since
Halo?
you're sorry to see them leave, why don't you do the recital along with me? O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment, in reverence I perform this rite.
In reverence, I perform this rite.
To be a guiding light.
Kayak lentera, tau nggak sih?
Huh? Wow, so beautiful! Look, lights are coming from Inazuma's
Nggak mau kan, Opal?
The book says, recite the secret spells of Lady Kitsune tonight, and our wishes will come true.
O Hakushin, cause of this enchantment.
I perform this rite to be a guiding light. Your unrivaled power will be honored eternally.
Kena prank Yae. Iya,
Murakusai,
kasihan.
you asked if I was doing well. Really, every day is a happy day for me. But watching you all leave now, I can't help but feel a little lonely. Just a little, of course. Just as I thought. The ritual went very smooth.
But the look on your face just now...
I'm fine, seriously. No. Honestly, you two.
Pico...
Fine. Well, if you're dead set on doing something for me, you can treat me to a meal.
Sure, no problem. A meal it is.
Okay.
Belum kelar juga, macam mana sih?
Today is the day we agreed to treat Miko to a meal. The venue is Uyu Restaurant. Let's go!
BTW kan denger gak sih? Sebenarnya suara Paimon ini mirip Dora. Sumpah, yang Inggris. Kayak ikan bayangin aja suara Dora yang Inggris. Terus kan denger Paimon Inggris. Sumpah kayak Dora. Slime air pakai Ayato dong. Capek banget dunia.
Wait is unbearable. How was the next chapter?
It was quite a surprise when the moonless night finally came.
Yeah, that huge black cloud over Mount Yogo that night.
But then nothing happened after I made a wish using the method in that book.
Yeah.
That night was definitely the nail in the coffin for the incantations from novels fad. Still, something
Huh? Paimon can't see Miko. Guess she's not out here.
Bertres karat nggak tuh? Aku mulai dari 90%, masih sisa 60-an sih tadi waktu aku cek. Tuh. Ya, maka 30 persenan lah buat main sejam 2 jam.
My little friends. There you are.
Miko?
I did, yes. The thought of being able to eat the most expensive... boss, see these two faces here?
Tahu game Tower Fantasy? Yep.
What's gotten into you?
Masih nunggu aku.
Come on, you have to try this fish. It's found exclusively in the waters around Sieee Island. Or maybe you'd rather try this? If you don't drink alcohol, that's fine too.
Last time we were here working on the novel, all you ordered...
Strange. I remember no such thing. Oh, so what? You did offer to treat me to a meal, didn't...
Miko, this meal is going to...
Oh, don't you worry about that.
Darn it! She tricked us into this! Miko was after our Mora from the very...
Oh, by the way, since nobody's wishes came true on them, so you'll have to come up with something new. The deadline is looming. Thank you for the meal. Oh, did I mention? I know she can be pig-headed, but it still took me by surprise. Oh, I hardly see what all the...
To Uyu Restaurant. Please talk to me if you want to order.
Game mirip Genshin, semoga aja rilis di mobile. Aku juga bilang kemungkinan aku bakal nyoba game itu ya kalau misalnya game itu keluar. Oh salah, ini BP. Mirip puisi. Aku punya ini yang harusnya ya. Betul. Teruslah gacha meskipun yang keluar hanya warna biru ya guys ya. Tetaplah gacha meskipun itu menyedihkan. Saya Genshin kalau udah rilis ya bagus dong. Kayaknya apa ya, kalau cuma Genshin doang, Genshin tetap butuh saingan sih biar dia jadi berkembang juga, ya nggak sih? Agar Genshin berkembang, oke. So ya guys, kayaknya mau aku cukupin dulu buat sekarang streamingku. Aku nggak tahu aku bakal streaming lagi atau enggak, karena ya kalau teman-temanku mau aku bakal streaming. Kalau teman-temanku mau ikut Human Fall Flat, aku bakal streaming Human Fall Flat ya hari ini. Tapi kalau misalnya enggak, mungkin bisa nantilah kita pikirkan. Mungkin besok aku bakal main ML lagi. Tapi lihat dulu dah. So ya guys, aku cukupin dulu buat streamingku yang hari ini sampai di sini. Makasih buat semuanya yang udah mampir, udah nge-like, nge-subscribe, udah sempetin nonton streamingku sampai selesai. Sampai jumpa di streamingku yang selanjutnya guys. Dadah. Ntar aku nanyain dulu. Baru dadah. Belum.
We have put...
Okay,